I'm here with HeatherAsh Amara, and we're talking about Warrior Goddess Training, her best-selling book. Hi, HeatherAsh. I am so excited about your bestseller, Warrior Goddess Training. Tell us what the book is about.
The book is 10 lessons for women to help women get their power, their strength, their courage back. And each of the lessons is really practical information around how to let go of the past, let go of who we think we should be, so that we can really become the women that we were meant to be. So that first lesson, commit to you, is what starts us off. And everything about becoming a warrior goddess really is about starting with, who am I? And stepping into this moment with ourselves.
What is your favorite part of the book?
Oh my gosh, what a great question. My favorite part of the book is the chapter around aligning with life. Often we think life should be this way, and I love what Byron Katie says. You can argue with reality, but reality is only going to be true 100% of the time. So as we learn to align with life, what we shift into is going from linear living, which is, if I just do this, 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 and this, then this will be the result. And if I do it right, I'll be a good girl. And to circular living, where we really begin to honor the beginnings and the ends. That we know that we're in process, that we're in transformation and change. And there's a way then that we're able to soften and support ourselves wherever we are, rather than thinking I should be somewhere else.
Beautiful, beautiful. So who would be your ideal reader for Warrior Goddess?
Every woman who wants to change. So if you don't want to change, I say don't read the book. Go read something else. Because
Right.
really, it's a manual, it's a manifesto, it's a guide to deep inner transformation. And I think about it as inner revolution. And that as women, we're ready. Why this book became a bestseller is that women see it and go, oh, there's something about action here. That's what the warrior energy is that action. And we recognize we need action. And we also need that goddess, that opening, that play energy as well. And so any woman that is ready and really hungering to make change in her life and to come back into right relationship with herself, so to become her own best friend rather than her worst enemy, this is a good book.
And I'm sure you've gotten some amazing feedback from the readers. This has been a bestseller for a long time. Tell me about your favorite story from one of your readers and their transformation.
One of my favorite stories is a little bit of a challenging one, but it shows how transformational this book is. I had a woman that read it that wrote me later and said that she found out that her husband was having an affair. And she found it in a really hard way, like heard the phone conversation between him and the woman that he was seeing. And she said when she heard this, she immediately went into, of course, huge reaction. But then she started thinking about the book. And she said, instead of like having blowing up, she just got really quiet and listened and said to herself, what does she want? And she then was able actually to go read a couple chapters in the book, get grounded, and go have a conversation with her husband and say, this is what I know, what are we going to do? And they actually worked their relationship out. So even something that challenging, there's so many tools that allow women to listen deeply to what's needed in this moment, even in super challenging situations, and then act from a new way. And that's what I love about this book.
HeatherAsh, if you've read the book and are looking for more, what's beyond the book?
I have a lot of different offerings. One of my favorite ones is a program called Ignite. It's a 9-month program, online program, so women from anywhere around the world can plug in and really learn systematically the tools, and a lot of tools that aren't in the book. I also take journeys to Mexico and Peru, and there's a warrior goddess specific journey, so many women coming together, and we do an initiation ceremony at the pyramids of Teotihuacan. And I also do warrior goddess weekends, so I travel around the country and have these 3-day completely life-changing events really by the second day, we're all like, we've only been here for a day. Everything is shifting already. So those are a really powerful way to get instant community, instant transformation.
Thank you so much, Heather Ash. And you can find out more about Heather Ash Amara at heatherashamara.com. And you can also find her book, Warrior Goddess Training, on Amazon.com and all of her bestsellers.